Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. This is a 20-minute yoga-inspired flow, more of a workout. You have the option to use weights. Same when I have them at the top of our mats. If you'd like to join us, you're totally welcome to do them without weights. Drop your weights at any time. I have 4 pounds, she has 3 pounds. Something around there probably will feel right. We're gonna get started today standing at the top of your space. So just find yourself into about a hip distance stance. Settle forward and back, side to side on your feet. Your hands can be by your side, your eyes can be closed or soft. Take a moment to ground down. Really connect to your physical body. And then notice your thoughts, your emotions, all the other stuff going on. Begin to lengthen and deepen your breath. And you might choose to use your yoga breath. You might choose to breathe a little faster or in through your nose and out through your mouth. As long as your breath is constant and steady, whatever works is totally fine for me. Eyes can stay closed or blink them open. Reach your arms to the sky. Take a big inhale. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach to the sky. This time, exhale, forward fold. You can take your arms wide or pass them through heart center. Nice. Let your head and neck relax to the bottom. Inhale, lift halfway, find some length. Exhale, just fold, relax your head and neck. Rise all the way to standing. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach overhead. And then as you exhale, sit back into a chair. So we'll focus today on glutes and shoulders, getting other parts of our body as well, but really try to root into your heels, turn on the back of your legs and your glutes, lift your low belly, and relax your shoulders a little out of your ears. So it's normal that they lift slightly, we just don't want to wear shoulder earrings. So if you're noticing that, can you slide your shoulders down and back just a bit? Breathe here. I'm already feeling a little heat in my glutes. Let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, sweep your arms back, step your left foot back so you're in like a forward leaning lunge with your hands by your sides like a cape. Really press into your right heel. Feel that glutes still stay turned on. Your spine nice and long. Awesome, Sam. Keep that breath steady. One more inhale. And exhale, release your hands down, step back to a plank. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider. They might come as wide as your mat. And you've got the option to grab a weight for this one. Shift your weight into your right hand. If you want your weight, grab it with your left. Turn into a side plank and thread your left arm to the sky. Lower your weight back down. We're going to switch sides. So with or without a weight, shift your weight to your left hand, pivot on your feet. Maybe thread your right arm up. Nice. And then lower it down. Continue like that. Find your pace and rhythm. Moving to side plank on your right. Lower down, take it to your left, and let's do one more time in each direction. Keep your hips high, your obliques turned on. Fantastic. Back to your regular plank. Take a breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Maybe you move around a little, pedal, feel the back of your legs. Bend your knees, breathe in, look forward. Step, hop, float to the top of your space. Exhale. Lift halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale, release. Rise up, reach up, big sweep. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach overhead. As you exhale, sit into your chair, send your hips back and down, and adjust your feet as you like. Maybe they're closer together like Sam's, maybe they're further apart like mine. Maybe take some pulses here, send your butt back and down. You can still see your toes, your knees are not going too far forward. You're feeling your shoulders just from lifting your arms. If you want to do something else with your hands, you're more than welcome to. Let's take 3, 2, 1, breathe in. This time shift your weight to your left foot, sweep your arms back, right foot steps back. Find that forward leaning lunge, really loading into your front leg, your front glutes, your core. We'll revisit the shape in our next flow and add some different movement to it. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands down, step back to your high plank upper push-up. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, knees down, find your tabletop position. Draw your knees together. Extend your right leg behind you and your left arm out in front. And we're going to try to keep our spine really strong and just take little pulses with the arm and the leg. Up and down. So it's not so big that your low back kind of collapses to the ground. Your core is still strong. You're using your glutes, your shoulders to lift. And I'm not counting, so it doesn't matter if it's the right number or not. Let's do 2 more and release down. And then switch sides. Left leg back, right arm forward. Yeah, find all those adjustments. You can always stay more static or add that little pulse. Keep it small and controlled so you're not flailing, but you're turning on and awakening the muscles that are being used. Let's try for 3, 2, 1. Release and make your way to a downward facing dog. Again, feel free to pedal at your feet, move around here. Notice how your body is feeling. Next inhale, bend your knees, look to your hands. Step, hop, float, top of your space. Exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold and release. Rise all the way up to standing. Big inhale. Palms together in front of your heart. Exhale. Same shape we took before. Reach up, breathe in. Sit into your chair as you breathe out. Hold here, inhale. As you exhale, sweep your left leg back, reach down for your weights, and bring them up toward your chest, so with elbows bent. Yeah, sort of like you're taking a hammer curl. We're gonna lift to a warrior 3, and then you've got the option to keep your arms as they are, to extend them out wide to your sides, to extend them out forward in front of you, and just find some little movements. Sam is a little stronger than I am today. Yeah, maybe some pulses with that back leg, similar to what you just did on your knee. Maybe there's some gentle opening. Breathe. One more breath in. As you exhale, step your left foot back, and you'll take what we'll call a carousel horse. So a shorter version of your lunge with your left knee bent below your hip. Bring your arms up so your elbows are in line with your shoulders, elbows bent, nice. And then just open up your arms to a cactus or goalpost and close. You can stay more static in your legs. You can always add a little dip down with your back knee. Maybe you're moving that with your arms. I'll count these so we actually find the right amount. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights back to your heart space and then slowly lower them down to the ground. Hands down for high plank. Step it back. You can keep your knees lifted or lower. We're taking this to a push-up or a chaturanga. So as you exhale, lower, inhale, press, or you might prefer the opposite. Inhale to lower and exhale to press. Sam is super strong today. Let's do 3 more. Strong core and glutes. Working your chest, your shoulders, your arms, whole body. I think 1 more. And then downward facing dog. Counting is not my strong point. Let your head and neck relax. Yeah, breathe into it. Awesome. Look forward to your hands. Make your way to the top of your space as you exhale. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Stand up, reach high, big inhale. Palms together in front of your heart, exhale. Inhale, reach to the sky. Use your exhale to sit into your chair. Breathe in here. Exhale, sweep your right foot back, reach down, find your weights. Bring them to your chest or to that hammer curl position, and then launch into your warrior 3. And maybe you find some little pulses with your legs, your arms, or even just holding the weights, feeling the strength of your shoulders, your back glutes. Really nice. Let's go for a 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot back into your carousel horse, that shorter version of a crescent lunge. Right knee right below your hips, and bring your arms back to that shape Elbows bent. This time we'll just do a little press straight up and into a bend. Yeah, and you can go lower if you want, kind of elbows more by your sides. You can add that pulse of your back leg. Try to really stay rooted into your front heel, turning on your front glutes. Let's do for 3 more. 2 and 1. Bring your weights to your chest, and then drop back down to the ground. Step back to your plank, and just hold. Breathe into the entire length of your body. Notice what you're feeling, where you're feeling it. 1 more full inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high to the sky. Take a full deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, make some noise, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Make your way to your hands, step, hop, or float. Exhale. Lift halfway, breathe in. Fold and breathe out. Rise all the way to standing, arms high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Turn sideways on your mat, so it doesn't matter which way you face. And bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance with your knees bent. So you're kind of in like a wide squat. We're just gonna take some little pulses here. So option again to stay, just like this. Option to take some little steps out, and then in the other direction. I've got a little bit of a bounce going, but see if you can keep it kind of low. Getting into inner and outer glutes and thighs. Strong core. Let's do 1 more in each direction. If you're moving, if you're pulsing, you're almost there. Find some stillness. Reach up for a star pose. Heels and toes out. Breathe. And then exhale, hands to your hips. Turn your toes so they're parallel to the long edge of your mat. You might take your feet even wider. Take a breath in. And then exhale, hinge forward over your legs. Let your hands release, your head and neck release. And just breathe here into a stretch. Notice what you notice. One more inhale. And exhale. Turn back toward the top of your mat. Find a seat on your bottom with your feet out in front of you. We won't use the weights quite yet, but we will use them later on our back. So if you like, you can slide them slightly back so you have access to them. Feet on the ground, knees bent to the sky, hands behind you, make little kickstands with your elbows. We're gonna take some reverse tabletop pulses. So as you inhale, you're gonna lift up. As you exhale, you're gonna drop your bottom toward the ground. Stay there, or try to slide your butt between your hands. See if you can hollow out and lift your butt. Yep. Inhale to lift. Exhale, a little tap down or swing it through. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Come back to that reverse table. An option to just simply hold or reach opposite hand to toe. So a little lift and reach. It's always a little awkward. Find your own pace. I never feel like my legs are long until this moment. When it's hard to find my toes, even out your sides. Woo! And then lower yourself down. Feet together, knees out wide. Lift your chest, lengthen your spine, breathe in. Hinge forward over your legs. Exhale. Let breath move where your body needs it. And then slowly lift yourself back up. Knees together. You're gonna come onto your back, so you can roll down slowly. I'm gonna use weights. You're welcome to do this without weights. We'll take a little bridge lifts. So if you've got weights, bring them, or if you wanna use weights to your hip bones. Your hands kind of hold them there, your hip creases, I should say. And feet about hip distance apart, unless closer or further apart feels better. Press into your feet, really turn your glutes and start to lift up. And then lower toward a hover and lift back up. So just some little pulses. You find your range of motion. If anything creates pain, go smaller. Change it. Make sure you're breathing. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. If you've got your weights, reach them to the sky. Palms kind of parallel to each other, thumbs in. If you're not using weights, that's great too. And then just start to bend your elbows, weights toward the back of your head, and then back up, getting into a little bit of triceps. If you need to release your hips down, that's totally fine. Otherwise, try to keep that lift, that length through your spine. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights back to your hips, lower your hips down, and slide your weights off to the side. You can windshield wiper your knees side to side. Create a little bit of movement, a little release there. And then back toward neutral. Right ankle crosses over your left thigh for figure 4. Stay with your left foot on the ground or hug it all in toward your chest. Let breath move where you need it. And slowly release, swap out your sides, left ankle over your right thigh. Hug it in or keep one foot on the ground. And slowly release. Knees to chest, hands behind your legs. Rock and roll up to a comfortable seated position. Doesn't matter what your legs are like. Reach your arms out wide, breathe in. And then take an eagle arm, right arm below your left. You can hug opposite shoulders or connect your palms or the back of your hands. If there's a little bit of movement that feels good, some side to side, some circles, explore that. Switch sides, breathe in, reach wide, and then cross the opposite arm underneath. Hold opposite shoulders or connect. Move around, stretch through your shoulders and upper back. Unwind, reach to the sky, big breath in. Gentle twist to your left, left hand behind you, right hand to your left knee or thigh. Sit up tall, and then gently twist. Unwind back to center, breathe in, hands high. Take it to the other side. And then unwind back to center. Whatever else you like before we finish. So you're welcome to come onto your back. You're welcome to stay more seated. Switch the crossing of your legs. Take a fold or another stretch. Or if you're ready to simply come back into your awareness, into this present moment in stillness, let your eyes be soft or closed. And just notice how you're feeling, what you're feeling, and where you're feeling it. Eyes can stay closed or blink them open. Take your palms together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for making the time to move and breathe and do something maybe a little different. And I thank you for joining us. We'll gently bow our heads in silence. Have a lovely rest of the day, and we'll see you very soon.